Max effort week. Probably what most people really care about is the max effort workouts. Usually it's move the most amount of weight that you can and work your way with it. So have your way with it was a line. Ugh, noob status. So what you guys are seeing here is just two quick clips from my alternative day, I guess is what I'm calling it at the moment. Haven't really decided. It's part of the new programming, really working on just shoulders and arms, really. Bro split. And what you saw there a second ago was actually a PR of 135 pounds, which I've never done in an OHP. So soon enough, it'll start breaking records left and right with that OHP, singling it out in the whole day for itself. So here what you're seeing is a max effort leg day. I really feel like these shoes aren't helping. I think they do have a little bit of a heel to them, and they're too soft of a heel where I'm kind of compressing. But as you can tell here, I'm barely, if questionable whether or not I'm hitting depth or not. But here I have 225, which is the most probably I've ever showed you guys. And when you're comparing this to my deadlift, this is a joke. But like I tell everybody, I mean, everyone starts somewhere. So, you know, this is where my starting point is, and soon enough you'll see me crush that. My goal is to hit 3 plates rather quickly, so I will be hitting legs very hard. Here you're kind of seeing some pause work. I feel like I hit proper depth. Like there, it's probably pretty damn good. I'd like to go slightly lower, so I got to figure out what my issues are. I feel like the shoes are a big issue. That's not me bitching, that's just reality. I feel like the shoes really are compressing too much and they kind of give me an unevenness. So I'll be trying some of the minimalist shoes that you guys have seen me wear before, whether it's the New Balance or the Vibrams. And one thing, as I'm seeing this video, one thing I'm noticing is that I need to get my setup down. I'm going too far back and then having to walk back, and it's too much of a waste of energy. And I feel like when I get to the point where I'm really going heavy, I need to take that away. So I need to get a different angle, also showing you guys how I'm tracking my knees out. I feel like that's going pretty well. It's just really a case of mobility and feeling like the weight kind of does compress on me. So still working on the technique. That's never going to change, but right now I still need to get this ingrained a little better. Felt pretty good though. Did some pro squats on this day. Did a couple of, worked my way up to like a heavy set of doubles, which you saw at 225, and then did some pause bench, and then kind of did that little burnout set. I wasn't able to film my push workout because I came in the afternoon and the manager was there, and needless to say, she is not the most pleasant person to deal with, and so I can't even have a bag when she's there, so having a camera is questionable. So the next day, what you're seeing here is max effort again, deadlift day, and here you are seeing me work up to a 90% of what the projected 1 rep max is. Here I believe the weight is 415, working up to the 1 rep max. Basically what I did here is pulled it for 1, as you can see here. Pretty decent speed. Look at that hold. Respect the hold. Respect it. Boom. And then afterwards worked down to, I believe this was 80%, which seems like a lot less weight, but it's basically 340 or 350, I believe. And then basically did an M-rap set. If you don't know what that is, it's basically as many reps as possible, which I'm usually don't tell people to do on a deadlift because form does go out the window at some point for everyone. And so you run the risk of a little bit more injury. Yeah, fixing my skirt there, you guys see that? So in the end, really just trying to bring up my work capacity. I feel like that's a huge issue for me, especially in hypertrophy days where I'm going fairly heavy for, 3 sets of 4. And I believe I ended up getting 10 on this one. I think my only big fatigue was really my cardiovascular system. So I need to bump up my cardio, maybe increase my endurance in that. And I can't remember. You guys are probably keeping track. I think I got anywhere 8 or 10, one of the two. I want to say it's 8. So that's the plan. Next time we'll see the max effort days will change as far as programming slightly, just to give me more of a periodized progress versus progressive overload, where I'm focusing more on hypertrophy. Afterwards, I just dropped the hoodie because I was sweating like a pig and did some deficits. Went a little heavier today on the deficits at 295. Did this for 2 sets of 8, I believe. Felt pretty good. I need to get used to bar positioning and bar path on this, just making sure that I have my leverages correct, only because these hex plates really throw me off, and being on top of plates doesn't help out. So did that, and did a little bit of accessory work, but these days I just really didn't have too much time, just really focusing on the compounds, as I will do on most max effort days. Programming is key, gentlemen and ladies. I think there's a couple of you guys. I meant ladies. Oh, I also did some pen lay rolls afterwards. Still getting the technique down on these, but these are kind of fun. Check out my face. So that struggle face. Yeah, pretty freaking fatigued. But that's workout, guys. If you guys liked it, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys next time.